Now, let's talk about the miles of homeless camps along the Springwater Corridor trail in southeast Portland. People camping along the trail has been a problem for years, and it does not look like it's going away anytime soon. Neighbors told our Blair Best that living near the trail, that can be a real nightmare.
Parts of the Springwater Corridor trail in southeast Portland look harmless. During the day, that is. Neighbors say that all changes at night.
Last night they were shooting at my sister's house, and a week ago they shot at her house and she had to call the cops.
And this isn't new. Homeless people have camped along the trail for years. It's more than 20 miles long and goes through Boring, Gresham, and Portland. This is what parts of it looked like back in 2016.
It's a fight or flight for the last 23 years.
This woman has seen it all. She didn't want to show her face on camera for fear of retaliation from the homeless people, who she believes already target her house that borders the trail.
Fighting these people off my fence, literally trying to climb over my fence, throwing needles at me, feces, dead animals. And now I got to figure out who to call in government to come help.
The city of Portland says keeping the trail clear and safe is always a priority, but they can't force people to leave.
The city is pushing everybody right here. Why? Because they can.
Now, some people argue that since the city is focusing their homeless efforts on the downtown core, that homeless people are moving out to more remote places like here along the Springwater Corridor. But today, city crews are out here removing camps along this trail.
In the last 6 months, the city has cleared 65 of these campsites. In the past 2 weeks, they've put 10 people who were willing into a Safe Rest village.
Are mostly, homeless people that are trying to sell their drugs.
Jonathan has lived on the trail for 5 years, during which he's had 10 encampments. He says to survive out here, you have to watch your back.
People getting beat up, women getting raped, killed, a lot of drugs.
And even for those who have homes,
I can't walk down the street, so I made this.
Finding peace of mind takes work.
So this is my paradise. And then when you walk outside of it, it's total hell and sick to my stomach. Totally sick to my stomach that the city's allowed this to happen.
In southeast Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.
Now, while Blair was out on the trail today, there were several other things that she spotted that she was not able to get into her main story. But for our show, there's always a little bit more to the story.
So I briefly touched on it in this story, but a lot of homeless people out here have been living along this trail for upwards of 10 years. And being out here, it almost feels like you're in their neighborhood in a sense, because there's these little inlets off the trail, and that's where their camps are. And we were talking with this one guy, and after we finished talking with him, he took his bike and he went into this secret little trail that I didn't even see, and it goes to the next inlet. So it's like they check on their friends, they have a little neighborhood community out here. And you don't really notice it when you're just walking or riding your bike. You really have to just look off the trail and you'll see all the little trails that connect all these campsites. Another thing I wanted to add was the City of Roses crew that is removing the camps and the garbage along the trail today. Here, I'll flip around. There they are. There's a woman with that team and she's doing outreach. Now, we hear oftentimes that these city crews do outreach while they remove the camps, but we don't always see that piece. And I can tell you, this one woman has been talking with this other homeless woman for about an hour. She's still doing it as I'm recording this now. And she's, asking her the basic questions, but it's really nice to see someone from the city, hired group to really put the time and effort into helping this homeless woman. But again, it takes a long time to help just one person. Okay, so as we're walking back to the car, a lady who lives by the trail, she said the only reason the city is cleaning up these camps now is because Hood to Coast is coming and runners use the trail and they need to make the trail look nice. Take that for what you will. It's an interesting thought.
Interesting indeed, and frankly, not surprising. Hood to Coast is August 25th and 26th this month, and the mayor's office basically confirmed what that woman told Blair, telling us the trail and its surrounding natural areas are monitored and cleared regularly year-round, with extra special attention leading up to the Hood to Coast relay at the end of every August, which includes a course of the race along that public trail.